yes, I know, your life is difficult, everything's terrible. The world is ending. Right. So there's the diagram, and we're told that it's 20 centimeters long and 0.55 wide on each sheet of paper. The line is produced by carbon atoms in the form of graphite and can be assumed to have a rectangular cross section with thickness T. So that's the thickness T there. The resistance of the line is measured to be 6 mega ohms from end to end, and the thickness T is made up of a number of carbon atoms placed on top of each other. Given that the resistivity of graphite is that and the diameter of carbon atom is that, right. So if I draw this now, 1, 2, 3. We're told that this bit here is 0.5 millimeters. So 0.5 times 10 to the minus 3. And we're told that this piece here is T. And are we told anything else? Are we told the diameter of the carbon atom is 2 times 10 to the minus 10? You see, I don't think this diagram is very good, because I think what they're not showing you on this diagram is the fact that you have many of them stacked together. You would have to, because if you drew this pencil here, it's not going to be just one line of atoms. It's going to be some of them stacked together. But this 0.5, that's actually the total thickness. Okay?
What's the diameter of one of them?
Yeah, and then the diameter of one of them is 2 times 10 to the minus 10 meters. So we can just take this number here and divide it by this, and we know how many rows there are. So can you divide those, please? Tell me what you get.
Um, 2.5 times 10 to 6.
Good, okay. So if we were to draw this again, well, I won't draw it again, but in total we have 2.5 times 10 to the 6 atoms this way. And then how many high? N.
Yeah, I think it was, we saw it in the answer.
No. We're doing it without any information from the answer, okay? Now, what else does he give us? I think he gives us this total area, perhaps?
Show that the thickness of the line is 2 times.
We can find out the total area by using this information here. So we know that, oh, no looking, we won't cheat. R equals rho L over A, so A equals rho L over R. Now, what was the rho? It was 36 times 10 to the minus 5. And what was the length? 0.2. And what was the resistance? What was the resistance? 6 times 10 to the 6. Okay. So what did you get here in total?
1.2 times 10 to the minus 11.
Okay. That's the total area. Now, who can tell me how many circles we have? How many circles do we have?
That number times.
This number multiply this number. So for example, if this was 4 and this was 3, you would have 12. So n times, what was that number I had there? 2.5 times 10 to the 6. And then what's the area of one circle? That would be pi r squared. Okay, so from this we can get the n now. What did you get, Abanu?
Okay.
Give it here. No, no.
Yeah.
Did you get it yet? Not too bad. That could be it. 1.2 times 10 to the minus 11 all over that times pi. Yeah. 153. So we got 153. Okay.
I don't think that's right.
No, well,
Yeah, 120.
let's have a look. 120. But you see, did I have the same? No, that's a T.
If they're just looking for the thickness, then they really are just looking for the length of one row.
Yep. And we already found that. We already found the T.
We got the T?
We got the T, yeah, because it's a square. In the diagram you can see that.
Oh, we got the T. Okay, well, let's do the T part. The T would equal... Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I know what they did. Firstly, all right, let's go back. All right, let's get the T. So we got the total area, didn't we? Where was it?
Yep, 1.2.
1.2 times 10 to the minus 11.
Yeah.
So can you take that number, please, and then divide it by this number, and we should get the T. Because the area here would equal 0.5 times 10 to the minus 3 times T.
What should I divide it by?
So take the area, which was 1.2 times 10 to the minus 11, and then divide it by 0.5 times 10 to the minus 3.
2.4 times 10 to the minus 8.
Okay, let's check their answer. 2.4 times 10 to the
Yeah.
minus 8. Okay, good stuff. So we get T equals 2.4 times 10 to the minus 8 meters. And the next one is we want the number of atoms. So then, shouldn't it just be that divided by the diameter?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so to find the, like, we have to find out the vertical number and the number, like, on the bottom, and multiply the biggest. So we already have the number of atoms.
You're right, isn't it? That's just the vertical one. Whatever. All right, just take that number and then divide it by the diameter, which is 2 times 10 to the minus 10.
This is completely unrelated, but that's...
No, please, Brendan, please.
Oh, 120.
It's a really nice tea.
Thanks, Brendan.
Okay.
120.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the answer. The answer, right?
Is 120.
It's a nice tea. I like fox.
Let me explain why there is a difference. Very briefly, the reason for the difference is this. When I did it this way, I was taking into consideration that there's no area here. I was just looking at this. Yes? Fair enough?
Yeah.
Yes? But when I did it this way, the reason I got a different answer to this is because in this method, you just look at the total area and you divide it by one of the sides. You know, in the case on the left, which is how they did it in the exam, they just took it all as one area. But when I did it here, I made it more realistic. I didn't count these little holes here. I just looked at the circles. Something they did not do in the marking scheme. So that's why there's two different answers. In fact, my 153 I feel is more accurate than the 120. Do you appreciate why there's a difference there? Yes? If you count these pieces here, you got a smaller number. If you didn't count these pieces, you need more atoms. So you got a bigger number. Okay? So I think this was a particularly unclear question. But anyways, we got the answer now in the end.